about you, talking about from the human perspective, I'm like, okay, you know what? That's not wrong either. I can't pick one of you. Both arguments are strong.
I think it's flipped. Like,
He's looking at it from God,
yeah,
and she's looking at it from
I think Jenna's looking at it from like a God's perspective, and then
Yeah, which makes
Saha's looking at it as like a human being's perspective. Like, as a human being, okay, I'm gonna do good, I'm gonna do good, and then there's gonna be times where, Lord might be like, okay, I just want her to do this real quick, and then, it'll be something bad, and be like, alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get what I'm saying, don't y'all? So it's like, she's looking from a human side, he's looking from like a God perspective. Like,
It's up to them. We don't always have free will, no matter what.
Yeah.
I think we do.
A person could choose to kill me. I don't have free will.
Yeah, but that's his free will. Like, obviously, God's not like he chose to.
Yeah, but where's my free will?
Your free will is to run away if you want to.
No, I'm dead.
No,
and if it was written in stone that I died on this day at this time.
But it's your free will to go to that place.
That's a good, damn, I didn't even think of that.
It's your free will to, you chose to go.
Look at it. You went in to get backup, and I got the backup.
I don't think that contradicts my point at all. Like, everyone has their own free will. Okay, like he chose to come to school. You chose to come to school. He killed you with his own free will. God's not gonna if God intervenes and makes Isaiah be like, no, Isaiah, you actually don't want to kill Sinai. If he really wants to kill Sinai, then God would be interceding.
Yeah, but at the same time, I get what you're saying because you say free will, but Isaiah's thoughts could go like, I want to kill her, but then, no, so I'll just put the knife back in my pocket.
That's
but
his free will.
Everything's already written down, and God's just watching like. Yeah, well, it's her time to die.
God knows at the end what you're going to choose. My aunt's calling me. God knows that you're going to be conflicted in which one you want to choose. Hello.
That leads into my second point, which we will get into shortly.
Yeah.
Finally.
Shanks,
kind of empty.
he walked past me.
Can we stop recording?
Okay.
What?
Can we stop recording?
Nah.
Keep rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it rolling.
Yalla, bye.
Bye, Auntie.
I'm not having her.
Yes, I will.
Okay, anyways.
She'll be my wife. All right.
Another thing I wanted to add, this came into our mind. Adam and Eve, God told them, hey, you have all this beautiful stuff, don't eat from the tree of knowledge. And it makes me think of like certain things make me believe, oh, okay, he knew that was going to happen. And then other parts, it's like, oh, this is interesting. What would the point of the test be,
To be honest, I agree with that, and I don't know.
And I think I can chalk that up to me being human and not knowing the full extent of omnipotent people's, like God's thought process. I don't think I'll ever truly be able to understand it, even if I'm, confused, like, oh, that doesn't make sense. I don't know everything. I'm a 19-year-old black dude that's beautiful. He's beyond the galaxy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So certain things, it's like,
We'll never
that don't
know
make sense
why
to
he
me.
chose to do. I don't know, and I was thinking about that too because we were having the argument. So I was like, I wonder, what was the point? Like, he obviously knows that Adam and Eve are going to do that, and he's going to send them to the earth or whatever. But what was the point? I guess we'll never know. Like in the Quran, it says we only you guys think y'all know everything. Y'all only know a little bit of all so we don't know why.
So, I'm ready to move on to the next point since we're past that. Right.
Okay, I'm leaving in 10 minutes.
All right, so let's move on to this common one. It's cliche, but no one can answer it properly. Why does God let bad things happen?
Okay. I don't have a full answer for this one because me and Joy were talking about it the other day. I'm saying, hey Duffy. Anyways, I'm saying that if God intervened, okay, the point that I made at the beginning was God gave us enough land for no one to be homeless. God gave us enough food for no one to be hungry. It's the people that are greedy, okay? And the people that, whatever. So anyways, if God intervened with everything and made bad things not happen, then God would be interfering with our free will. But then people bring up about how God did intervene sometimes, like in the book, like he obviously did intervene. He split the ocean. He did like all of that, you know. But I feel like those were for a lesson. So like now they're in like the holy book, so we use them as a lesson. But then he's gonna bring up a point, and I feel like it's a valid point. Okay, he's gonna say, why did God stop doing miracles as soon as cameras were invented? So yeah.
Also, I mean, like I guess you said you don't have a counter argument, but yeah, he just lets bad things happen, and then you're supposed to believe he's all loving.
If he did intervene with everything, if he made Isaiah not kill Sinai, then where's the free will?
The free will?
Yeah.
So, would you consider it impeding on someone else's free will to stop them from murdering someone?
Yes.
But
It's his free will.
But logically,
Okay.
free will has to be limited, right?
No.
In some cases.
No.
So if someone's getting murdered out there, wouldn't you intervene and stop them?
Obviously, this is like, if God intervened, then we would have no free will. But humans, we all have free will, then the government is going to give us like laws, so we can't do anything with it. We have free will, and if we choose to do something wrong, then there's consequences for like God.
Why can't he
Just
give
like in
us?
the world, there's consequences.
Why can't he give us both free will and peace?
He's going to bring up that argument, and
No, just answer.
Because he can't even think of a world where that's, how is that possible? Free will and peace. Like then we're literally, like there's no free will. It's literally impossible for there to be free will.
But if he's all powerful and he can do all, even if we can't comprehend it, he can do it.
We don't know.
So why doesn't he do it?
I agree, he is all powerful.
If he can't do it, then he's not all powerful. If he can but doesn't, then he's not all loving.
Okay, no, I do think that he is all loving. Okay, I'm saying that, yes, he is all powerful. He could do it if he wanted to, but I guess we'll never know why he didn't. You don't even know what that world looks like.
That's not a valid argument then.
You don't even know what that world looks like.
I don't, but if he's all powerful, I assume that he can do it.
But then where's the free will? That's like heaven.
I keep saying it's contradictory to us and our lower human view. How could there both be peace and free will? But if he's all powerful, he can do it and make it happen.
Yeah, I'm saying he could.
So
but
then he doesn't.
That's literally heaven.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So then what's...
What?
I understand what y'all saying, but like you said, if everything's predestined, why do we get to go to heaven or hell if he already wrote it down that we done
He knows that we're gonna do it. Just because he knows doesn't mean like, yes, it's destined. Both destiny and free will can coexist. He knows that in this moment you are going to choose to commit whatever.
That's another thing. Heaven and hell sound just atrocious to me, the concepts of it.
Wow.
For one, in heaven, if everything is perfect, then what is the meaning of being?
Yeah,
like, there's nothing to strive for, to go forward to.
That's what I think, but I feel like we're gonna know whenever we get there, and we're gonna be happy. Like,
Well, I can't just live.
Oh,
I can't just live off those assumptions. And
Hey y'all.
and hell, it's like eternal suffering, like forever, never ending. I can't conceive of any all-loving being sentencing anyone to do that. Like, there's nothing one person can do in their short lifetime here on earth that would justify that.
Hitler?
Yes. There's just some things you just don't do to another human being on any circumstance. For example, would you think a rapist should be raped?
No, he might enjoy
Yeah.
it.
So my point,
No, I'm being serious.
but my point is,
Okay.
like, you just don't, just no matter what someone's done, there are just some things you don't do to another human being under any circumstance. So, and hell is supposed to be like the highest of all kinds of suffering. So I don't think an all-loving God would subject anyone to that.
Yeah, I agree with him because God, why would he send the devil down there to make other people suffer, but he thinks the devil is the worst kind of being?
What?
That don't make no sense.
Wait, say that again?
So if you rape somebody and then you get sent down there, why would he let the devil who already done all bad his whole life and got sent down there, let him torture others, but he gets joy?
The devil isn't going to torture us, it's God, and the devil's being tortured too.
Yeah, he's being tortured, but he's down there already, so he gets to just play with us like we're minions.
He's going to be tortured too, just like everyone that's going to be tortured, he's going to be tortured. It's not like a place where you can, like, it's Tom and Jerry or whatever, like the way that you're picturing it right now, like, no, it's like everyone's like on their like own, and like, you know, like he's going to be tortured too, the devil.
Yeah,
it's like we believe.
The argument is confusing because you're agreeing with him and
how?
She's basically saying she doesn't have a God kind of argument, but she's like, but we'll just find out one day, which isn't valid to me.
Yeah, I don't have an answer
I can't just live by blind faith like that.
I feel like it's not blind faith because I'm gonna bring up how there's so many miracles and whatever, and he's gonna say, well, everyone has miracles.
Our miracles ain't holy enough to be in the Bible.
Just because something is written in a book a long time ago doesn't make it true. Like if I write a book right now saying I walked on water, people in the future could believe it and make a religion out of it.
Some stuff were actually like proved to be right, and like some.
Well, I can walk on water. I can prove it.
Prove it.
I don't need to. You just need to have faith that I can.
No, there's some stuff that were proved. I'm not talking about those ones, the ones that we can't prove. I'm talking about the ones that we can prove. Or like the miracle, like where at that time it was 1,400 years ago, okay? And like they didn't know how like pregnancy and like how all that happened because like inside the woman's, but they didn't have like the x-rays, all of that technology, okay? But it literally in the Quran it says like step by step of how like an embryo became whatever, and then became whatever, and then it became whatever, okay?
Again, Islam or Islamic cultures are far from the only cultures that predicted or made miracles. Like
I'm not denying, yes.
Every religion in the world has miracles or prophecies that came true.
And I believe in all the Abrahamic religions, like
even the non-Abrahamic.
Okay, let me say this point first, because a lot of people don't know. Okay, we believe in like Christianity and Judaism, just like y'all just how Christians believe that Judaism, the book was corrupted, and like the Jews changed the scripture and whatever to manipulate whatever so they could do whatever they wanted, so the people would like follow whatever they wanted. We believe that the Christians also did that with the book, and also the Bible came like I think it was 300 or was it 3,000 years after Jesus, peace be upon him. So like it's not accurate, okay? But then the Quran came after that to like, you know how every time God sends a prophet, because like they keep on corrupting the book. But then the Quran wasn't corrupted. So even if like someone says the Bible had miracles, yes, we believe that. We believe that it was true at a time. We don't believe that all Christians are going to hell or Jews. Okay, and like all the religions at a time that they were right and they were meant for that specific period. But the Quran was meant for all humankind.
Okay, so
let me see.
wait.
Okay.
So
Yes. Please
He's
don't
gonna say
walk
something
off.
dumb. He's gonna
I
say
know,
something
I know
dumb.
he is.
I never said anything dumb. You never gave me pizza.
Anyways, guys.
What the fuck?
Okay.
So let's take the Yoruba religion, a pre-colonial kingdom of
I have to
Benin.
leave.
The Oba, which is the king of Benin.
Wait, what?
Oba Awari
1
was
second.
his
I
name.
got it.
He predicted that in 400 years, Benin City would burn to the ground. 400 years later, that happened. So that's a proven prophecy that he predicted. So does that mean that the Yoruba religion is the one true religion out of like the 7,000? That's another thing.
We already had every one of these arguments.
If I go to hell for choosing the wrong religion, it's like I had 7,000 different options and choices, but I gotta suffer because I chose the wrong one out of like 7,000 options.
We believe that God knows everyone's circumstances and everyone's going to have a different test. Even if like, cause I asked Sheikh, like this guy that studies Islam and whatever, I was like, what if like this guy was born on an island, he didn't know about any religion, he didn't know whatever, and like he didn't know, how is he gonna whatever? And then they said on the day of judgment, God will take that person or whatever, and he's gonna test him on his own, because how is he supposed to know? Same thing with some people who are like, if someone's willfully ignorant, they just don't want to know, okay, then that's on them, okay? But like everyone has their different,
So
it's gonna have their
in the Quran it says every religion that came before was part of the plan, basically.
not every religion, no.
Then, but I'm talking about the non-Abrahamic ones that
Okay,
predict the
and I said,
prophecies.
like I said, so the Quran mentions 25 prophets, okay? Most of them are the ones that the Bible talked about, okay? Because like I said, we believe in like, but they just changed some stuff, so there are some contradictions. That's why we can't believe in the Bible, okay? But like, if you say something that's right in the Bible, I'd be like, yeah, because it was right, but they changed some stuff. Anyway, it's not the point. So we believe in 25 prophets were mentioned in the Quran, but God said that he sent 24,000 messengers. And in the Quran it also says that God sent a messenger to each like clan, each whatever. So I'm saying, this is just me talking out of my ass right now, okay? If God sent a messenger to each...
It's almost fall.
Yeah, I'm listening to them.
If God sent a messenger to each clan, maybe, it was like... They said something, they said some prophecies, and they actually happened in the future, but then that guy died, okay, that messenger died, and then they started like, how it became a myth, it became whatever, some people believed in it, some people they didn't, they corrupted it, they changed it just like they changed other religions. So I'm saying it could be that.
All this has to go on the idea that every prophet has something radically different to say. But if they're all prophets of the same God, then why would they say such radically different things to produce these radically different religions? Like the Oba Awari one, if he, for example, hypothetically, if he was one of the prophets that predicted it, why would he be preaching for the Yoruba religion, which is radically different from
Maybe the
Abrahamic
people
religion?
after him, like I said, they changed it. They're always like changing.
No, this is written history. This is historical record. This isn't some religious book.
Religious book. The Quran has never been changed ever
And-
since it came down.
and
but
the history
all
of
other
Benin-
scriptures have been
The
changed.
history of Benin has never been changed.
How do you know that?
Because how do you know the Quran's never
Because
been
they
changed?
literally have a version from the time of 1,400 years ago,
Do you know
written
how-
down.
do you know how
And people memorized it.
historical records-
Millions of people in the world right now memorize the Quran.
Do you know
and have
how
memorized it for the
historical
past
records work?
1,400 years.
Whoa, excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you already reading the old Quran?
What?
Huh?
The old Quran. The Quran.
I-
Are you already reading the old?
No, I don't. I haven't.
So
I've only read the
How
Bible.
you can be sure that the history said that the Quran has changed if you don't read the old?
How can I be sure that it's changed?
It
I'm not
has-
saying it changed. I'm not saying it changed. I'm just saying that she's
just said
playing
that.
on the faith.
You
No, I
just
didn't.
said that.
No, I didn't.
When you say, when
He
Sean
said-
said,
he said, how do you
Sean
know
said
that?
about the Quran doesn't change, but you just said the history proved that it changed. They
Yeah.
changed that.
I'm saying I don't know. I'm asking for proof that it doesn't
They
change.
they gave a guy, okay, that memorized the Quran. They changed like 3 syllables, 3 letters in the whole Quran, not even words, letters. And then they gave him the Quran. They were like, find the mistakes. He found all the mistakes. He was like, this one in the whole book, because they memorized it every single letter, and they also have accents on the letters, and they memorize all of that. It has never been changed because people memorize
But-
it. And like I said, they have a scripture going back to like 1,400 years.
But what you're
So,
basically saying is, it's
Okay.
kind of like,
Bye, bro.
I'm just keeping it real because it sounds.
I
Kinda,
gotta leave.
Yeah, we gotta go.
No, I'm
Yeah,
probably
we'll
gonna miss my
finish
bus
later.
right now. You wanna walk with me?
I mean,
All right.
you know, what